Welcome
back
to
the
After
Hours
Podcast
with
Ricky and
Alyssa.
You know, I was practicing that over break.
Were you
I thought I lost it. I thought it was, hey, welcome to the.
No, back.
Yeah, I forgot back.
Can't
Anyways,
forget back.
guys,
Back again.
hashtag stream back again.
Yep.
New music coming out this week.
Don't worry, we'll have an episode.
Yeah, we'll have an episode explaining that.
We're back.
We're back.
Sorry.
But yeah, we took about 4 to 5 weeks off for winter break. And now this is the second day of classes. I got out of my night class, so I got my dinner and I'm eating it here. So sue me, bitch. Anyways.
No one's suing you for eating.
We forgot our mugs, so I'm turning my drink this way. Hold. I gotta, take my lactate pill. Sorry.
Of course. We don't want you to poop your pants.
No, but I am gonna give you guys a rundown of my food. Popping pills on after hours.
Yep.
Okay.
We don't do that.
No, we don't.
No.
So I don't know if you can see the room. I don't think so, but it's messy. Sorry. Anyways, so
okay.
I grew up on Applebee's. Everyone likes to clown me for it. Everyone says Applebee's is fucking gross. It's disgusting. My brothers call it Crapplebee's.
Chili's is superior.
I don't think so, but if Chili's wants to do a brand deal with us, I think so.
I'm a really big fan of the honey chipotle sauce.
I do like their cheese fries.
Their cheese fries are gas.
I just haven't been there a lot because, I'm a picky eater. But anyways.
Their Southwestern egg rolls are...
We got...
That was my going away meal before I came back here, was Chili's.
Oh. Chicken strips and fries with honey mustard that I don't eat, but I need pepper.
Pepper?
And then pretzels that are way too fucking salty every time with beer cheese. Beer cheese is immaculate. If you haven't tried it, try it because it is fucking immaculate. Ah! Hey, boy, Cardi, don't play, guys. Sorry. I need pepper.
Ricky has a stash of pepper in his drawer.
No, I have a stash of all condiments.
All condiments, if you didn't hear. By condiments, he means salt, pepper, and forks and napkins.
And hand warmers.
And hand warmers, because that's a condiment.
Which we should start using this, like this week. Was that a citizen notification?
I don't know. Your phone's not facing me.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, winter break.
Let's
go with your winter break
My
recap.
winter break was uneventful because for once nothing went wrong.
That's crazy.
Which is a good thing.
But it's amazing. We
it's
love
great
that.
For me. I won trivia night. We won trivia night. We went to trivia.
Where?
Gators.
The fuck is Gators?
It's just like a sports bar in town.
Oh.
And they do weekly trivia nights. And I did great. And we won. And it was all you can eat boneless wings.
What was the hardest question?
The hardest question? What's the one we got wrong? Oh, it was what movie did Michael Jackson star in that was played at Disney? And who directed it?
Was it multiple choice?
No.
Oh.
And you can't look stuff up. You're not
yeah.
allowed to use your phone during it.
I need to microwave this.
Is it cold?
It's
It was like
jam.
it was a movie I've never even heard of ever in my whole life. I don't even remember what it was called. I need to look it up because I don't remember what it was called at all.
You set your timer, right?
Yes.
Okay. When that goes off, I'll microwave it.
There's like 6 minutes. It was not produced. You could talk while I'm looking if you want. Or we're just going to sit here listening to you chew.
Sorry. Yeah. So, guys, we got a tripod finally. My brother gave me one. But yeah, I don't know. I grew up on Applebee's. That was the hangout spot for all my friends and the whole grade. So I'm used to Applebee's and I love it. And sue me.
Captain EO.
I've never fucking heard of that.
Exactly. No one's ever heard of it. It's actually only 17 minutes long. So that's not even a movie.
Oh.
That was a stupid question. But we still won by a lot. And we got $20 off our next meal. Brought Mima to the doctor. She has a broken back. And she has two options. She can either get a back brace for like 10 weeks.
Not bad.
But it's like a hard plastic one.
Oh.
She's like, how am I supposed to sit?
True.
Or she could get it's the surgery. It's like 30 minutes to an hour, and she'll be like good to go like 4 days after. But people are nervous about the surgery because it's so close to her spine. She's scared they're gonna like mess up.
Wait, so where's the back surgery then?
Her L3. I don't know where that is.
So lower back, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
She also has a slip disc.
And what?
Like a herniated disc. I don't know. I don't know anatomy.
Me either.
I never took anatomy. Ever. Wasn't required for me. Have a fry.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. That's a long one. I don't. Oh, they are cold.
Yeah. So is the sauce. But whatever. Anything else?
What else did I do? Christmas was fun. I had a good Christmas.
What did you do?
Christmas Eve I spent with my family. All my cousins came over. I got to see baby Alina, and I held her for a really long time. And she's just the cutest little thing in this world.
We love babies.
We do, but not yet. No babies yet. We got a few years for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Christmas I spent with Garrett's family, but I did go to my house for like 2 hours and hung out with just Lex, Dad, and Mima. And we did our own personal presents and stuff. And we went to brunch at their family friend's house, which was also fun.
It's cute.
Yeah, it was good. I had a good time. Very uneventful.
Lovely.
Good break. No tea.
I don't know why I said lovely like that. I
Lovely.
Said lovely.
Lovely.
But like in a girl voice. I don't know.
I'm sure as you speak, I'll get more thoughts. But your turn.
My winter break was boring. Sorry, I don't want to chew in the mic. I just worked every day, all fucking day. I had to edit the Throw That Back music video, which is coming out this week. And guess how long it took me
To edit it?
to edit the black rectangles on everyone's faces.
Oh, I can't even imagine how long that took.
Just take a wild guess.
3 days.
Hours. 2 hours.
54 hours.
Mm-mm.
Less?
Mm-hmm.
32.
Mm-mm.
Less?
Mm-hmm.
17.
24 hours, 41 minutes, 58 seconds, 38 milliseconds.
Why do you know that by the
I set a stopwatch every time I edited it.
Oh.
Because I knew it was going to... An hour only took me 15 seconds in.
You have a piece of salt in your lip.
And that was horrendous. And now I have to redo it. But yeah, I just worked. I got producer's block, which really frustrated me. What time are we at?
1:10.
Okay. So I took the last couple of days off of break.
Good.
And I love 911 Lone Star. I am obsessed with that show. New episode already came out on Monday, so I need to watch it. But at some point, I also just want to start binge watching it. so I don't want to watch one episode a week. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is coming back. Can't wait.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They do a season every year.
They still do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And look, a lot of people hate the Kardashians and hate the show. I kind of like it. It's funny. I love it. Then.
Oh, I got a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
I watched all the Harry Potter movies.
That being your first time seeing
Yeah,
Harry
for the
Potter
first
is
time.
crazy.
For the first time ever, I watched them. They were very good. Do you know I sobbed? I sobbed when Dobby died.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I cried for, actually.
That'll get you.
And I spent days talking in a Dolby voice. But yeah, I got locked into those movies.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed them. I don't know why it took me so long to watch them.
Yeah, because that's fucking... I'm sorry. She told me that, and I said, are you a fucking uncultured swine?
Like, how am I 23 years old and I've never seen a single... I've never seen, like, a single scene from Harry Potter.
That's crazy.
Like, I was like, this is all new things. I've never seen these before.
Look at how salty these pretzels are.
They're really salty.
Can you, like, help? I'm going to have to, like, scrape my bed of salt. Anyways. Someone told me that they're doing a Harry Potter themed party. And they were like, oh, have you seen Harry Potter? And I just answered the text with, am I a fucking uncultured swine? And
well, now I don't have to say that anymore.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait, what does swine even mean? I forgot. And then I realized it means pig. I micro...
A micer?
Sorry, I had a burp. I microwaved the cheese because it was cold. Because it's, 5 degrees literally in New York.
Oh, yeah. It's cold.
It's freezing. And hence the tape. Oh.
You can't see it.
I had to tape my window because there's a draft because the window doesn't fully shut. Hashtag LIU. What else? So I went to visit my grandma on Christmas. And say something about grandmas while I chew.
I'm just going to go, my grandma's dead. And she's under my bed.
Do you want that cut out?
No.
Can you give me a napkin?
Lick it. Just lick it off.
Thank you. Fast.
What else is in here?
No! Top drawer.
What else is
Top drawer! That's for tomorrow. It's cheaper to get that. Thank
You
you.
need more than that?
No.
I'm just gonna put a stack right here for you.
Thank you. Anyways. So, she lives in a nursing home.
I hate my grandma.
Every time I say something and I start chewing, you have to say something about it. So she lives in a nursing home.
So does my grandpa.
Someone just screamed.
We're back.
Look at this shit. This shit is as white as Coke. Not that I know what Coke looks like. Actually, I do. I've been offered it. By a homeless man. I don't know if he was homeless, but he was definitely a drug dealer. We went out freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. We went out freshman year, and we were outside of a McDonald's because people were peeing. And some guy walked up and was like, yo, y'all want good? And one of the guys we were with, he's no longer with us. He's not dead, but he is dead to me.
Anymore. Yep.
And to literally everyone, even though Alyssa still follows him on Instagram, and he fucked me over. That's crazy.
How else are we gonna keep up with him?
Oh, don't worry. I have Kelly telling every move.
Fair. Would you like me to unfollow him?
No, I don't really care.
Okay, so you just wanted to bust my chops.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
But Ashley still follows him.
No, that one's a little strange.
I'm like, bro, you met him like 3 times. And he did me dirty as fuck. Unfollow him. You was different.
If you would like me to, I will.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Like what? I'm gonna ask Dylan to unfollow him? No. Anyway. So the guy was like, oh, how good is it? And I was like, what? We're gonna call him Carl.
Carl.
And I was like, Carl, what? And he was like, yeah, like how good is it? And he was like, oh, I got weed, I got coke, I think he said meth.
Oh.
And he was like, and I got Molly. And he was like, how good's the coke? And he was like, oh, it's white. I'd hope so. Whips out the baggie. Or sorry, not yet. Carl goes, how white is it? The guy goes, white, and then whips it out. I don't know what the fuck white means, but it's white. And then I said, Carl, you are a D1 track athlete.
Oof.
You cannot do this. And I had to talk him out of it. That was the first time I've ever had to talk someone down from coke. And it wasn't my last. Not even second to last.
Oh, no.
What?
What an experience we've had here.
Mm-hmm. We have lived 5 million different lives.
So many lives.
For the last episode, I really want to just like air out everything.
Should we? Not everything. Some stuff. I think we definitely
Not
could.
like what happened at the surprise party last year.
No.
No, that cannot happen. But I think like I should figure out or say who Carl is.
Dun, dun, dun.
What? Do you want the last one?
If you don't want it, I will eat it.
I don't want a lot of salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know in middle school once, we had silent lunch, and they used to sell, like, big pretzels?
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't talk during silent lunch.
I'd
obviously.
figure.
And this kid in my class, who I was friends with, offered me a piece of his pretzel. It's like he just kind of went, and I shook my head saying no, and I had to go sit by myself because I shook my head saying no.
But that's still silent.
That's what I say.
That sounds sexist. Speaking of sexist, the inauguration. We'll get into that. But yeah, so I go to the nursing home, right? And the lady at the front desk, I've already told Alyssa this story, but I'm telling y'all. The lady at the front desk was like, oh, are y'all all here for like my grandma's name? And we're like, yeah, like fuck. Hurry. It's on my sock. Yeah, that's staying. Well, thanks for the extra napkins.
I knew we would need them.
Yeah. And we were like, yeah, like we're here for her. And she was like, oh, only 2 at a time in a room. Not my policy, just the place's policy. And she kept saying that, which made it worse. Where I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, we know you're just being an asshole. Like, it's literally fucking Christmas and we're trying to see our dying grandmother. Please just let us fucking in. So, I love how she's like not even dying. But like, she's old, so she's dying.
This is good stuff.
What?
The pretzel. It's a good pretzel.
Did you have dinner? Oh. All right. We're fully back. No eating this time. I finished my meal off camera. Because I felt bad that I wasn't giving all the content that I know I need to give because I have a lot today. Anyways, so
Ricky always has a lot.
My mom was like, all right, I'll just bring my mom out of her room into the hallway, and there's like a seating area or whatever. And the lady was like, okay. So we go to the seating area. My mom goes into her mom's room and sees that her roommate has literally like 10 other bitches in their room. And my mom's like, what the fuck is this? And I said, sounds racist. Sounds like, I don't know, she don't like us. Like, whatever. And so then we're talking. And there's some things I'm going to leave out of this story to save for myself. Because I don't think I could say some things. Like,
Yeah, I
can't do that. But anyways, there was this guy, probably 80 or 90, in a wheelchair. And from what I've heard, rolls around and just goes, help! Help me! Oh, why is no one helping me? Hey, 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 you, help me, help! Every 2 to 5 minutes.
2 to 5.
So the first time I bursted out laughing because what the fuck was that? And then every other time I still laughed, which sounds like I'm a horrible person. I'm well aware, but if you were there, you'd laugh too. Okay. Because you're talking about, Christmas, and they had a guy dress up as Santa and give gifts to all the elderly people. And it was like really cute. And like, you're like talking to Santa, and then all you hear is, help me. So it's really funny. Okay. Anyways.
Gotta laugh.
So yeah, I went to the dermatologist over break.
Oh yeah, you were saving this.
And I have beef with my dermatologist, and I've had it for a year and a half. No, my whole life, because I used to go with my mom and my brother, and not because I needed anything, but because my brother did. And whatever. He had a picture of a hand with a hole in it. Mm-hmm. Like full on hole. Mm-hmm. And that used to give me the heebie-jeebies and creep me out. Mm-hmm. And I used to think that a hole would happen in my hand. And it was just like a moisturizer commercial or whatever.
Yeah.
But I hated it. So that's where the beef starts.
Okay.
And then I go in the summer. And I go for the shit on the back of my head. Damn, I am burping a lot. Why? I just had an energy drink. Mm-hmm. That's why. And the tripod's crooked.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's whatever. And so like the acne keloid Dallas nuke, that shit. I went for that, and he told me it was just a bunch of like basically like fungus or like bacteria on the back of my head. Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah, there's no way to get rid of it. He didn't even give me like a name. And he was like, yeah, you're kind of shit out of luck, but like here's medicine, I guess. And he was like kind of like an asshole about it. And I'm like, really? Like, all right, fuck you. So then I go back like 2 months later because I'm like, no, I need answers. And I forgot what he even said, so I voice recorded it so I could play it back. And then he was like, oh, that's acne keloid Dallas nuke. Basically, it's just pimples that itch.
Yep.
Which I don't want for the rest of my life, but whatever. And he was like, oh, here's medicine for that. I was like, you couldn't have done this last one? And then the one I went to where he was like, oh, he made me wait. It was 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now you know me. I like my time. Mm-hmm. My time is precious.
See, why make an appointment if you're not going to be seen
exactly, and that's what used to happen with my psychiatrist. We would wait. I think the longest was 2 hours.
Like that's nuts.
Or 3 hours.
That's nuts.
And it's like we drove all the way to fucking Tom's River, which is 1 hour to 1.5 hours away. Mm-hmm. And you know that. And you're making us wait.
Nuts.
Like, I understand that sometimes, clients might, want to kill themselves during the meeting. And then you have to stay with them, make sure they're good and everything. But, like, if there is a holdup, please let us know. Mm-hmm. So we're not waiting there.
Yeah.
And So then this one I go, I just needed something. I used to steal my brother's medicine. It wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't pills. It was topical. It was like, oh, you've seen me do it. It's like a liquid where you just put it on the top of your head.
Yeah.
And it's for like the dandruff.
Yeah.
And it just smells like vodka. And that used to help a lot with my dandruff. Anyways, so I was like, okay, I just need my own prescription of that, whatever. And so then I was like, hey, can I get this? Anyways, I wait. My appointment. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is exactly what I wrote in the office. Dermatologist. What the fuck is it? Why are you asking me a bunch of questions about if I ever want to eat but don't because I think there's not enough food and if I have enough clothes? That was one of the forms I had to fill out. Why are you asking me to fill out paperwork if my insurance changed and then fill out all the insurance info if the first question on it is, did your insurance change? And I marked no. If I have a fucking appointment at 2:45, I'm supposed to be seen at 2:45. Latest, I would say 3.
3:50.
Not at 3:25 when the fucking person comes in, like the person before, like the nurse comes in before at 3:25, and I don't see you until 3:40 fucking 5. I got shit to do. The fuck? Don't waste my time. So I looked at my mom. I said, get me a new fucking dermatologist after this. I'm fucking done. I was fucking pissed.
Yep.
Then I went to the dentist last week. And holy fuck. They like to talk to you while they have 5 metal utensils in your fucking mouth. And what the fuck are you supposed to think I'm going to say? Besides, and then she's like, is this good? Does this hurt? What the fuck am I supposed to answer with? You have 5 utensils. No, because it's just scraping my fucking teeth with a fucking knife. And it's just that place where they just scrape it. Because my thing is, I went to another dentist years ago and they were perfectly fine. They were gentle. They were like, your teeth look great. Bada, 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 bada. I was like, thanks, bet. Then this fucking dentist in fucking Staten Island that fucking my mom won't change likes to just stab at your fucking teeth and gums. Most dentists are gentle.
They're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Your teeth are sensitive.
Mm-hmm. There's no reason you should be stabbing my fucking gums.
You tell them.
Anyways.
We got beef with the dentist and the dermatologist.
And the derma.
And the derma.
And the derma. And
Dent and the derma.
Dent and derm. Anyways.
I just saw his notes of like talking points, I think.
Yeah.
And it looks like a book.
We're going to actually skip over that. I don't want to talk about my body issues right now. Just know I have them, and everyone. That's literally basically the whole summary. Okay, so I had this playlist, okay?
Had a playlist.
Called Hopeless Romantic.
I recall.
And it was just kind of just love songs where it's like, oh, you want to feel like you're in a relationship, listen to this playlist, whatever. It was cute. Then I started catching on that every time I was talking to someone and I started listening to that talking would end within a week. I'm like,
You think it's the playlist?
Like, nah, that can't be real. Like, whatever.
Did you delete the playlist?
Then someone comes along this winter break. Shut up. That's going in the next song. And the second I listen to that playlist, because, you know, it's like, okay, I like this person. I have a tiny crush on this person. I want music that resembles my feelings. Like, you know, if you're sad, you're going to want to listen to sad music, whatever. Mm-hmm. And the second I start listening to this fucking playlist, she basically, like, doesn't really talk to me for a whole week. For like a few days. And I was like, there's no actual way. Same thing that happened with Leandra. I listened to that playlist. Mm-hmm. And, you know.
I know what happened.
2 or 3 or a week later, gone.
Ghost.
Breaking up on Valentine's. Hashtag stream it this week. It comes out. And so, yeah. So I text Dallas and I said, this sounds weird. I'm well aware. She was like, what is it? She's probably expecting me to, like, I don't know, talk about the most random shit ever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I think one of my playlists is cursed. And she was like, what the fuck do you mean? And so I tell her, she goes, oh yeah, fuck that shit, delete it, bitch. So I was like, cool, I'll delete it. So now I got to make another. That was crazy. Now I got to make a new one.
Not gonna lie.
Okay, anyways, okay. Hot take, I think religion and politics should be brought up on a first date. I came up with that conclusion last week. Because what if, you want someone that matches your vibe? Obviously, we have Democrats and Republicans and liberals and conservatives marrying each other and it working out perfectly. But I think if you're stuck in your ways and that person is stuck in their ways and they're not willing to, like, either talk about both or ignore both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there needs to be like a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
And like open-mindedness having those conversations.
So, like, I don't know, because I was, like, thinking about it. I was like, bro, I just bent that, whatever. Like, if someone I know is like, no, you're fucking wrong about it, I'm not dating you. Get the fuck out. No, I'm not doing that shit.
There needs to be a level of respect.
Yeah. So, yeah, and same thing with religion. I have a friend whose mom is Jewish, dad is Catholic, and that's fine. They're whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, they respect both. They'll go to each other's, like, I don't want to say ceremonies.
Like, I guess, like, tradition.
No, what's, I want to say masses, but I know mass is only for, like, Catholics and Christians. I don't know, the Jewish version of mass. And then they'll do, like, holidays and all that. Mm-hmm. But anyways, in all capitals, this is from in all caps. Stop caring what people think. It is ridiculous how much people still care about what others think, and you wonder why you're unhappy. If someone is spreading rumors or talking shit, move along and keep going on in life.
Period.
It's fucking ridiculous.
At a point, you just have to understand that the only people's opinions that matter are your own, your family, and your friends.
And not even that sometimes.
Yeah.
Only you.
Because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself.
Mm-hmm. And if someone is talking shit about me or spreading rumors, I don't care, and I think it is the funniest shit in the world. Because I just kind of stay to myself.
Yep. We don't care about outsiders.
Nope. Anyways, on to the next TikTok shop delivery. I got this clock, guys.
Oh, yeah. Show me your clock.
From TikTok. And the battery obviously goes in here. But I got to figure out if it's a loud, like, tick. Because if so, I don't want to do it. What? Because, like, Ryan's going to be trying to sleep and he's going to hear. No, don't do that. Because I'm not going to fall out. But if it's not a loud tick, then I'll keep it. But if it is, I'll probably just change it to, like, 627 and keep it that way. But I got this. And, like it's fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I got this, and I made it to deliver here. I bought it when I was at home, but made it to deliver here. And moving day comes. I move in all my shit, and the second I get into bed, I get a call. And it's from a Jersey number, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, maybe it's like a job I applied for. I don't know, something. And I'm like, hello. And he has like a really thick accent, so it's kind of really hard to understand him. But basically he was like, oh, like I have a delivery. And I was like, who is this? And he was like, oh, TikTok. And I was like, now's not the time to be saying that. Like, what? And I was like, excuse me? And the security guard took the photo, was like, your delivery's here. You have to come pick it up. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, they sent it here, but in person. I've never gotten that in my life. And maybe it's because it said fragile on the box.
Maybe.
But even then, I've seen fragile mail in the mailroom.
Well, was the mailroom open yet?
Well, they're just going to drop it off at the Pratt mailroom.
Weird.
Like, it would go through USPS or UPS or whatever. So I don't know why it didn't. Maybe the ban. I don't know. Speaking of the ban, it banned. It got back. Apparently, it's going to be here for like 75 or 90 days, and then we'll revisit. I don't know. I think the ban's fucking stupid, fucking pointless. I don't fucking understand it.
It's just an app.
It's just an app where...
we could communicate and learn from each other.
And that's the problem.
We want to learn.
And the government doesn't want us to, but that's besides the point. Anyways,
let us learn.
Let us learn, bitch. I've learned more from TikTok.
We're stupid.
Yeah,
you don't let us learn.
I've quite honestly learned a lot from TikTok. And like all the recipes everyone has saved, gone. That's really depressing, you know? And I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand how it's a national security risk. Bada, 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 bada. The fuck? And then you have the fucking trial. Are you a Chinese citizen? I'm Singaporean, sir. Okay, but are you Chinese? I'm fucking Singaporean, bitch.
He's never even heard of Singapore.
Like, how the fuck? Like, you're the fucking reason people think we're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And it quite honestly is crazy how much, like, people look at us all as, like, dumb fucking people because all they see is the government, like, from the outside. Like, from other countries, they're like, yo, your fucking government's fucking dumb, so you must be dumb.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
I don't blame them either. But I got a fucking bone to pick with fucking other countries. In particular, Canada, UK, and fucking Australia. Y'all keep talking shit on the timeline. When we were gone for the 14 hours, Canada, suck my dick, okay?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what they were saying.
Oh, they're finally gone. Thank God. This feels like when the loud kids skip class, blah, 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 all this shit. Oh. They're really fucking annoying. Thank God they're fucking gone. Fuck you. Canada, shut up.
We're back.
You live with moose, okay? You have a moose in your fucking backyard. Shut up. Alaska is practically Canada, okay? What? Shut up. Yes, it is. We bought the land. Which leads me to another point, which I'll get to. But shut up. You like maple syrup. I love Canadians, though. They are really sweet. But the ones who are making fun of us, shut up, bitch. UK, you put fucking you put fucking beans on fucking toast and call that breakfast. You call fucking fish and fries fish and chips. What the fuck is that shit? Y'all are fucking have horrible makeup routines that y'all can't even fucking blend. So shut the fuck up, even though I do love the UK and I would love to visit one day.
I like that you're ending with something sweet.
Yeah. So if I go to tour, I don't perform to an empty arena. Australia. Specifically Australia. Fucking eat shit, okay? Y'all sleep with fucking spiders. You live with fucking snakes. And you have fucking kangaroos that low-key look like fucking aliens that will fight the shit out of you. Shut the fuck up. You have no room to fucking talk. Fucking Australia is considered hell on earth, okay? And Florida is considered the USA's Australia. Which speaks volumes, okay? Australia is way too fucking big to be a country and a continent. It makes no sense, okay? I don't understand it. I don't understand the spiders, the snakes, the reptiles, the animals. Who is voluntarily living there? You have snakes and frogs and spiders coming out of your fucking toilets. Sure, we might have cockroaches, but I still love Australia. But to those who are commenting, kindly fuck off. Did you see, speaking of fuck off, did you see the president or something of Greenland or Iceland, one of them, basically was like, he like did a video at like a meeting or whatever, and he was like, Mr. Trump, we're not for sale. We've never been for sale. We're never going to be for sale. So kindly let me put it in words that you might understand. Fuck off. I was like,
Yeah, I have not seen.
it's so funny. I'll show it. I'll find it. What was I talking about that I said leads me to my next point, but I'll get back to it later.
I don't know. You just ranted for a minute.
Yeah.
And I just kind of zoned out on the wet grass rug.
Yeah, I don't fucking understand the Chinese security risk, and everyone went to Red Note. Except for me, I didn't. I was not going to fucking Instagram Reels. Fuck that shit.
I don't mind Reels.
No, the people in the comments are fucking assholes. And the fucking videos are fucking dumb, okay? I went to YouTube.
You went to YouTube?
I went to YouTube. No, I just went to YouTube. I tried YouTube Shorts for a bit, and I couldn't, so I just went to Twitter. Anyways, fuck the TikTok ban. For Trump to say that he saved it and everyone to say that he saved it, even though he was the one who fucking introduced the fucking bill or the law or whatever shit, is fucking ridiculous. He did a lot of executive orders that I personally do not agree with, but I'm not going to get into.
That'll be long.
That'll be long. Elon did a Hail Hitler sign.
He did.
I don't understand that. I really don't. Why the fuck would you do that? I mean, like, we know why, but like, why?
Me and Garrett were talking about it yesterday.
People on TikTok are like, guys, he's just autistic. Like, sometimes he loses control. And it's like...
And he was like, no, Garrett was like, he's smart enough to know what he was doing.
Yeah. I also didn't know he was autistic.
Me neither.
So, I don't know. I got to fact check that one, so don't take it from me. But, yeah, I don't like him.
The world is weird. The world's going up in shambles, actually.
Mm-hmm.
More fires.
More fires, more snow in places that shouldn't snow.
Snow got like 7 inches.
Texas. Fucking Texas last night I checked was 30 degrees.
That's nuts.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's like 40 degrees in Florida. Right?
That's crazy. Miami I checked last night was 75 though. And yeah, I like the way the regular Teslas look. I just don't like him as a person, and I don't like the Cybertrucks. And the Cybertrucks make me fucking hate him more. Okay? Why the fuck would you create such monstrosity of a fucking vehicle? Okay? Birthday parties. March. I fucking hate the month of March. Everyone's motherfucking birthday. March and April is fucking back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I had a party on the 7th. It got changed to the fucking 15th. And I was like, fuck. Okay. That's like spring break. Okay, now I got to figure this out. And then I just got invited to a birthday party in Manhattan on the 22nd that I still got to figure out if I got to go, but I still need to RSVP. But it's giving you an option to say maybe. And then she just texted me, are you going to come? So now I got to fucking actually figure out if I'm able to come or not. But, like, I don't know what's going to happen because, if I'm working on the summer album and I'm really fucking behind, I'm not going to be able to fucking go. But then I also just don't want to go alone, so I got to get someone to go. And yeah, it's stressful, okay? Being popular is stressful. Okay, so I use the word talking lightly.
Okay.
Somewhat talking to someone.
We'll say getting to know someone.
Yes, we're going to call her Tiana.
Tiana.
I came up with that name, I think, with Taylor. Or Dallas, I don't remember. But she's from Long Island. And for those of you who don't know, the past 2 fucking bitches that have fucked me over have been from fucking Long Island. So I told her, I said, you know what? I was done with Long Island girls.
I know. We're back.
And then one day I randomly, decided to change my location on Hinge to Long Island because I was like, you know what, let's see. Maybe something will pop up. And she did. I said, I didn't expect her back. And then she matched me. I said, bet. And so we've been texting and FaceTiming. and I feel like we're somewhat of the same person. Not identical, but whatever. We jokingly were talking about like getting married, obviously, like that's like normal. It was just jokes, guys.
It is kind of normal.
I feel like that is normal. Yeah. And then we were like, oh, like, yeah, like kids, whatever. And I was like, oh, just out of curiosity, like, what are your, like, do you have baby names? And if so, like, what are they? She tells me a bunch. And I was like, oh my God, you have two of mine. And then I was like, these are my non-negotiables. Did I say that right? Non-negotiables? Yeah. And she was like, absolutely not. And I was like, absolutely yes. They're completely normal names. Ariana and Roman. No one fucking take that from me. Anyone close to me, okay? I will fucking murder you. And she was like, no, I don't want those. And I was like, well, they're not going anywhere. So I'll get my own kids and I'll adopt them and just rename. Can you do that? Adopt someone and rename them?
Yeah.
Noted. Like whatever. And then I was like, okay, but there's this name that like I really want, but like it's not it's not like a have. Like it's like a we can have it. I'm not gonna name it because I got bullied today over it.
Bullied today.
But whatever. I like it. Do you like it?
I don't hate it, but I do see like the concern.
I see the concern.
But also, it's kind of cool.
Okay, I'm finna just say it. Arson. Okay? Now, hear me out. Imagine. I'm a soccer dad. Arson is playing soccer. I'm like, Arson, hurry the fuck up. Arson, get your ass over here. Arson, what the fuck are you doing? That sounds sick.
Why can't you make it positive? Why are you screaming negative things at your child when they're playing a game? What's wrong with you? That's how you make kids quit. They're sports. Oh no, he bought a megaphone, by the way. Don't blow the mic. Oh my God.
Arson, get your ass over here now. Arson, stop humping the pillow.
What's wrong with you?
A lot.
We know.
What? Oh my God.
She's been muted this whole time.
It won't go green.
Anyways, I bought this for a music video, but also for the softball game, so I could be like, Coach Andy, let's go! Something tells me I'm going to get kicked out for this. But
I don't think you will.
I hope not, but I'm going to pass it around so everyone gets an equal chance to get kicked out. And it's not just me. But, anyways.
You could put it away now.
Arson, get your ass over here. Arson, go get me my food. Arson, good job on your paper.
There you go.
See? Arson sounds cool as a name for a person.
Yep.
As long as they don't commit actual arson. But something tells me that if I name my kid Arson, that he's going to come out as like this like really peaceful kid. Which I guess fine. It's not the worst thing on the earth. But I do want him to be like some like, you know what I really want? Like this like really like, not emo kid, but what?
Can you put it down?
I don't want him to be like, you know, depressed or anything. But I could see, sorry, I burped and it probably smells like Applebee's. My bad. I could probably see Arson being like this kid that wears like really dark colors and like wants a motorcycle and wears a leather jacket. I think me and him would be best friends. I think me and all my kids are going to be best friends, but that's just me. Anyways, okay, megaphone gone.
Anyways.
Back to Tiana.
Yeah. So I don't know. We've been talking whatever. So then Dallas. I update Dallas on everything.
And me nothing.
Yeah. Because I save it for the podcast, obviously. Because I'm a good host to get her genuine reactions for shit. But I kind of caved earlier.
Because some things I haven't heard.
Yeah. Because she pissed me off last night when she was like, let's film tomorrow, even though I wanted to tell her, but I was like, yeah, whatever, fine, I guess. And yeah.
I knew you were pissed.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I wanted to tell you, but like, fine. Anyways, so I was like waiting for like the feedback from the megaphone, and it wasn't happening. But yeah, so Dallas was like, so did you ask her like what she's looking for? I was like, well, like, I don't know. In my mind, like, if you're on Hinge, you're like looking for a relationship, like a full on relationship. But I was like, I guess like I can never really assume considering Leandra.
Yeah.
So I asked her, and
Do you have a word for word text?
of course I do.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
I sent it to Dallas because Dallas was intrigued. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not like actively looking for a relationship because I just don't think I'm ready for one at the moment. But I'm just trying to see where things go. How about you?
Okay.
And I said,
That's a
"Oh,
normal response, I feel.
it's a stab in the heart." Thought we were vibing, but then Dallas was like, "Okay,
So she's open to it.
yes, I think," but I don't know. I'm kind of scared that I don't know.
Well, it's normal to be scared.
Yeah, shut up.
Not therapist list tonight.
Yeah, no, we're not doing therapy. I do have therapy tomorrow at 3 though.
Nice.
Oh, she knows about her. Carol, my therapist, knows about her. She's like, well, let's hope something works out. And I was like, me too, girl. Me too, girl.
That's so real of her.
And yeah, but I responded with like, yeah, like, I mean, I am looking for a relationship, but I guess I'm just seeing where things go, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're still texting, so.
Yeah.
And they have a date soon.
We do apparently have a date next week. I don't know. I hope to God she doesn't cancel.
I'll be sad.
I think I'd be pissed. But also understandable considering she's busy as fuck. But I don't know. I really do want to see her because I have a tiny bit of a crush.
Ricky has a crush.
But
Ricky has a crush. I'll stop now.
thanks.
Yep.
But yeah. Oh, okay. So one of the things was, so in my notes app, I have, and I quote, Tiana, in parentheses, drink cum.
What?
That's why I laughed earlier. So the other day, she texts me. We're snapping. Like, it's like probably like 2 a.m. And we're just snapping. And we were like really flirty. I think it was like Sunday night.
Okay.
We were really flirty. And then she texts me and goes, what was the exact verbiage? Drink my cum for breakfast.
Oh.
And I said, yo, what? That was literally my exact reaction. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean by this? And she was like, that's what a guy said to me. And I was telling my friend, but I accidentally sent it in our chat. And I was like, thank God. I was like, I was really confused for a second. And I was like, wait, a guy said that to you? She was like, yeah, like the guy quick added her.
Okay.
Asked her what her friend was going to do with his nudes because the guy randomly sent the friend an unsolicited dick pic and the friend screenshotted it and then blocked him.
Yeah.
And you know what? Karma's a bitch. Sorry. And so the guy quick added her and was like, what is your friend going to do with my nudes? And she was like, I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't even know she had your nudes. Like, the fuck? I have to burp again. Anyways. And so she was like, Yeah, okay. The guy was like, "Oh, you're hot," and she was like, "Thanks." And he was like, and I quote, yeah, and I quote, "Drink my cum for breakfast, send, then eat my ass for dessert."
So strange.
The guy's kinky. That made me really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, Tiana, where the fuck do you find these men? Like, what the like, where the fuck are you finding them? And then she was like, I ain't finding them. They're finding me somehow, and I don't like it. So it was a really funny exchange. So she was drunk one night, and she was out, and she was like, FaceTime me. So I FaceTime her, and I don't know why she just said she texted me FaceTime me when she could just call me, but whatever. I don't know. It's kind of cute, but whatever. And ew. Anyways, so I call her, and she was like, "Oh, like I'm outside, like whatever to call you," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, like what? What's up? Like, why are you calling me when you're out with your friends?" And this isn't the first time where I've basically been like, "Stop talking to me and go hang out with your friends," and it's been like that, and like, you have work tomorrow. Go to bed. It's 3 a.m. And the first time the first couple of times I said that, she was like, I've never had a guy tell me to like shut up basically and go to bed. I was like, is that good or is that bad?
Good.
I think good. Shows I care. I'm a compassionate guy. Despite what others think. And so I was like, go back inside. She's like, no, I want to talk to you. I was like, you sure? And she was like, yeah. I was like, okay. And she was like, what's up? And I was like, oh, you're drunk. And she was like, no. I was like, how many drinks you had? She was like, 10 or 11.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, cool. Love that for you. And then she was like, all right, I'm going to go back inside. I'll call you in a bit. And I was like, okay. I'm not expecting a call back. She calls me back. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. And she's like, hey. And I'm like, what's up? And her friend goes, who's that? And she's like, oh, this guy Ricky. Don't worry. You don't need to worry. And I was like, the fuck does that mean, bitch? The fuck? And then the friend was like, what? And she was like, you don't know him. And I was like, don't worry, you don't know him. Like, whatever, okay. And so then the friend goes into the microphone and goes,
Uh-huh.
and I go, what the fuck was that, Tiana? She's like, oh, that was my friend. That's what she thinks of you. And I, quite honestly, I kind of agree a little bit. And I was like,
Rude.
okay. Ha ha ha. And I didn't know if it was a girl or a guy for a bit. And I was like, either way, they're probably really protective over her. Which, like, I can get behind and I understand. And so I was like, all right. And then the friend grabbed the phone. I was like, and I was like, bro. And then she says something like, who are you or whatever. And then Tiana took the phone back and was like, all right, I'll like text you. I was like, all right, bye. And I got off and I was like,
That was weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if she wants me or she hates me. So
You guys talk about it?
I text Dallas.
Okay.
I go, Dallas, here's the deal. What do you think? She was like, huh. And I was like,
Perplexed.
yeah, confused. She was like, very. And I was like, they're drunk though. And she was like, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, considering that, like, you know, when I'm drunk, we look at the Statue of Liberty and go, Lady Liberty. So, like, yeah, each friend group might handle their drunkenness differently. But, yeah. And then I was like, I text her in the morning, and I was like, "Hey," she's like, "I'm so hungover." So she was like, "I'm so hungover," and I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah." I checked her Snapchat story. It is a video of her and her friends doing kind of like a fit check, but like quick runway like model shit strut. And then the next snap, I click. Guess what she's doing?
Dancing.
Sleeping in a bush. And I bursted out laughing. And I was like, why the fuck were you in a bush? She goes, I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. And I was like, okay, she drinks. I like it. I like it. I like someone who can drink. Okay. Sorry. And then I was like, do you remember FaceTiming me? And she was like, yeah. So I remember what you said? She was like, what did I say? So I explained it. She goes, oh my fucking God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's all good. I was a bit confused. Low-key a bit hurt. But then I just realized it was just you guys drunk and fucking around, like whatever. But there has been moments of like her kind of going like texting me only like 4 times a day. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, okay, here it comes. Like this slowly but surely like ghosting me or whatever. And then it's like full swing, like, what's up? How are you? Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, hello. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe you're just busy.
She does seem pretty busy.
Yeah. She owns
So are you.
Yeah. She owns her own baking company. I'm not going to say what type of baking.
Yeah.
But
She's a baker.
she's a baker. She's really cute. And she does want to live in Long Island, though. If we're going to live in Long Island, we're going to live in the Hamptons, okay? We're not living in fucking Hempstead or Huntington or fucking Port Jeff or Massapequa.
Massapequa.
Massapequa. Whatever the fucking town is called. I can't pronounce it. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
So my cousin had a kid, right? In
Yes.
like the summer.
Yeah.
So he just got baptized.
Oh,
So
good story.
yeah, so I had to go to the baptism.
Yep.
And I haven't been to church in about 7 years at least. I forget what to do. So I go and my parents kneel and like do the sign of the cross. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like I like totally forgot. So I just kept walking, whatever. Then I realized that people don't know how to fucking control their kids. And your kids should not be running around. I'm sorry. They shouldn't.
Yeah.
If they want to run around, take them outside. I don't care. And anyways, so then I'm like, cool, whatever. My baby cousin passes out basically half the time he's getting baptized, which was really kind of cute. But my cousin, the mom, was like, oh, let's all take pictures. And we're like, obviously, like we saw that one coming. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, you know, the cousin picture. And we get one. And we all kind of step away from each other. So we're not like, you know, compacted. And we're all talking and whatever. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Phone. Get together again. Go. This is how it's like every time I see those cousins. It is a fucking photo shoot. And we all fucking hate it. My aunt's taking pictures. My other aunt's taking pictures. My mom's taking pictures. My uncle's taking pictures. My dad's taking pictures. Why the fuck are we taking so many pictures and they don't coordinate? So we don't know what fucking phone to look at. So I'm looking at my fucking aunt. My cousin's looking at her mom. My brother's looking at my mom. My brother's looking at my dad. And the other cousin is looking at fucking Jesus, okay?
Mima just takes pictures without us knowing that she's taking pictures.
Oh, Candid, that's kind of cute.
But they're bad.
Oh, okay, never mind. And we're like, bro, and I literally had to go, what camera are we fucking looking at? And do you know how hard it was not to curse in church? Crazy.
Control your mouth.
I was cursing in my mind, though. Forgot chewing gum in church was
Rude.
but I did it anyways by accident. And yeah, and then we went to dinner, which I didn't really eat.
Where'd you go?
Some restaurant. It was like a seafood restaurant. And
like seafood.
No, and they had like a meatball slider. And I tried it. It was like all right, but it's not something like I was like gonna like feast on. I thought it was just appetizers. Turns out the appetizers were just the food.
Oh.
And I was like, so we got home and I said, Mom, please order something. Please, I need actual food. Someone's smoking.
I smell it.
But yeah, anyways, I'm not meant for, como se dice, church. Cause like, I also I thought about it in like 8th grade when I was doing my confirmation. I was like when you had to go to like mass, I was like, why does this feel like somewhat culty? And you know what it is? It's the singing of the songs and the saying the prayers all at the same time together.
And holding hands.
Yeah. I hated the holding hands when we went to church.
Well, that makes sense for you.
It was nasty. I was like, get the fuck off of me. I don't
sure
know who you are. I don't want to hold your hand. Scoochie mooch.
And then you have to shake their hand to be like, what is it?
Blessed
be thy neighbor
Yeah.
or something.
I don't fucking know. But like I'm like it was like the priest was like, "Oh, like you got to like say like amen after or amen." I don't like how people say amen. Amen. Whatever. But I zoned out for him saying that. Someone goes, "Amen." And I'm like, "What?"
They go, fuck, what is it? I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've been to church. And I don't know. You always have to say something after them.
That's really good water, man.
You always have to say something after them.
After what?
The priest.
Oh. Yeah, it's something. I don't know. But they were saying that. And I was like, what? And it was again, I was like, what? I was like, oh, we're supposed to be talking. And I'm trying to like understand what everyone's saying, but I can't because they're all saying in unison. And, you know, they can't harmonize for shit. So I was just
I
like,
don't think they're focused
I was like,
on the harmonizing.
I was like, and then once I realized it was amen, it was the last one. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I'll just go fuck myself, I guess. But yeah, that's when I started really thinking that it was like kind of culty. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like the singing all together. I don't like the praying all together.
Yep.
I don't. The sounds of it all creep me out. And especially when they have like little children sing. Fuck no. No. I'm not doing that shit. And it's
No
like,
one's asking you to.
and all you hear is, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." Amen. First off,
Amen.
long ass prayer. Secondly, why are all prayers long? Thirdly,
Not all prayers are long.
I don't like how everyone says it at the same time. Say it in your mind. It creeps me out. And I think that's why I didn't want to go to church from like 6th grade on. Because it really creeped me out. And like just like I you know me, I like to, my eyes wander, okay? And I like to look at everything. And I'm sorry, but as a kid, I used to bring toys to church, which was the only way I would be able to like shut up at church. And then like when I got bored with the toys, I would just like basically play I Spy with myself. And then I'm just like staring at like a carving of Jesus nailed to a cross with blood coming out. I'm like, this is really dark and kind of scary. I'm like, you're just like watching me. Like, I'd rather just like a regular cross, not like, or I guess a crucifix without Jesus. With Jesus, I think it's a cross. I don't know. But I'm like, I don't like how he's like just staring at me. Like, I don't know. As a kid, everything really creeped me out. Everything still kind of creeps me out. I think I'm just a paranoid person sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
concur with that statement.
Is there anything else? I don't think so. Yeah,
So
I don't know.
what's the game?
Oh, the game. It's called Seasoned Singers.
I have no idea what that means.
I came up with it.
Okay.
So we're going to go back and forth for about, I say like 5 singers each.
Okay.
And we're going to list. We'll do this again next week with new artists too. So that way you have a game for me. We're going to list in our minds what season correlates with that singer.
Okay.
So like for me, Renee Rapp is winter.
Okay.
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 Do you want to start at me?
I'll start.
Okay.
Noah Khan.
Fall.
Yeah.
Eminem.
I would also kind of go winter for Eminem.
Same.
Harry Styles.
Spring. Spring or summer, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say spring. He seems like a flower growing.
He's a little flower. He's blooming.
I almost said Jimmy Fallon. Jojo Siwa.
Summer.
Yeah.
The Kid Leroy.
Ooh, that's a good one. Winter.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd actually go summer.
I think it depends what era. I think if you're thinking like, fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time. It's time for me to move on. So fuck you and goodbye. I gave you love and you wasted all of the time that I wasted. Fuck you, goodbye. Yeah, you hurt me for the last time. Or then there I go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, I never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally, left here without you. Without you. And
you
it
didn't
hurts.
sound that bad just now.
Me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm going to clip that, and I'm going to get so many hate comments. I can't wait. No, but in the vlog of me singing Without You with Leroy on stage and singing it with Tate, I sounded like shit.
Well, you were screaming.
I was singing and I was drunk. Okay, there was a difference. But then if you go like, girls just want to dance, girls just want to have fun. Mm-hmm. That's summer, but that's also winter to me.
Okay.
Nikki.
Summer.
Okay.
Camila Cabello.
Ooh, that's a good one. Because I actually don't know. I'm going to say late August.
So like fall.
In the middle, where it's hot as fuck in the day, but it's sweater weather at night.
So the fall.
No. Fall's like 70, 60. Because like her first album to me is like fall and winter.
Okay.
Second album, winter.
Okay.
Third, fall and summer.
Okay.
CXOXO, which I need a vinyl of ASAP. That's like summer mixed with winter.
Okay.
So it's hard. Mac.
It depends on the album.
Yeah. Okay. Early Mac and later
Early Mac, summer.
Okay.
Late Mac, like winter. I'm in the depression.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. Okay, go.
Because Balloonerism is so sad.
I need to still listen to the full one.
You have to. You have to listen to Stoned. Have you listened to it yet?
No.
It's so good.
Okay.
So good. And Rick's Piano. Also very good.
Is that one of the first 4 or no?
No.
Okay, then no.
Okay. This is my last artist. This is 5.
We're gonna go to 2 more.
Okay. Drake.
Winter.
Okay.
God's plan. God's
I
plan.
feel like he always comes out with his best stuff in the summer, though.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a winter vibe. Okay, I have 3 more. Sorry.
Okay.
The Weeknd.
Fall.
Fall or winter, depending on
He
the
gives me
album.
fall.
Like,
Because when I think of The Weeknd, I think of orange. And I think of fall.
okay. Early Weekend, I say winter. Well, there's certain songs. I think Heartless, winter.
Okay.
Then you have, like, So Call Out My Name.
Yeah.
That could be winter or fall. And, like, The Hills, winter. But, like, Save Your Tears, Blinding Lights, fall. Go.
Billy.
Winter.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
No?
No.
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 No. Summer.
Really?
Yeah. It's like she has a very...
I could almost go spring with her.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say spring.
Yeah.
I think each song of hers has a different season, but her as an artist, I think, would be spring. I think she's somewhere in the middle between summer.
But I feel like she's early spring.
Yeah. Like a March.
Yeah.
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 Tyler, the Creator.
Summer. He's I see him as a happy-go-lucky guy. His music is dark.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, him as a person,
I was going to say fall.
I see him as summer.
Because I'm also just looking at that, and that just gives.
That gives me summer.
That gives me fall.
But there's bees and sunflowers.
Yeah, but it's like orange and yellow.
Summer.
And I'm just thinking, and well, November's on that album. Take me back to November. Take me back to November. And Sticky also like came out in October. Anyways,
Ariana.
that was my next one, but okay.
I know, because you were going off your vinyls.
I was smart with it.
We could both do Ari.
I think she's one of the ones where it depends on the album. Yours truly, spring. As fuck. My Everything.
Thank You Next gives me winter.
It does. Came out in like February, I think. And it severely gives me winter. Because also I'm just thinking of like Bloodline and Needy and Fake Smile. Those are such winter songs. But
Yeah, Fake Smile was the one that came out.
I fucking love
so good.
My Everything is a hard one. Because you have like Problem and Break Free. I think I'm going to put that as a winter one. I'm also going to put Dangerous Woman as a winter one.
Okay.
I'm going to put, obviously, her Christmas EP says winter. Then Sweetener as summer. Definitely summer. And then Eternal Sunshine. Positions. Forgot about that one. Positions is like a spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a very spring album. And then Eternal, I'm going to say fall and winter. Okay, I'm done.
We're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at Alyssa.o. I didn't even have you tell me.
Yeah, okay.
Did it bother you?
Yeah.
Do you want to redo it?
Alyssa.
You can find me on Instagram at Alyssa.o.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, since it's not banned, for 75 to 90 days at Ricky B. Rodriguez.
And you could find us on TikTok and Instagram at afterhourspod.s.
Yep, a doodle. Next week,
We have a special guest.
this coming Sunday is going to be me because my EP, Kiss and Tell, does come out on Friday.
It does.
And I'm so excited for everyone to listen to it and, more importantly, watch the short film
Yes.
that accompanies it. But
really
also
cool.
give me those streams.
That too.
It is a very new direction for my music. It's not dark, literally at all. So, yeah. Anyways, all right. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Adios. See ya.